Last time, while on Turkish Airlines, I coded a travel bag generator. I would have wanted to use them in a project too, but it involved knives, guns, and bombs, and if there's one thing I know is don't mention bombs on an airplane. So I had to wait until I was on a train. I know, train is not much better, but there's nobody sitting next to me and I'm taking my chances. Otherwise, I have nothing to do. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, the bags. Here they are being generated with random sizes and colors. And what I want to do is a security checker game where the player has to discard dangerous ones. Moved on to make the floor look like it's moving. I changed its style and used a dashed line with rounded caps. Yeah, something like this. I just played with properties a bit until it looked good. Now I wanted the bags to be generated off screen and move from left to right, so I changed the code a bit. I didn't need anymore the while loop, and I started moving the bags with a given speed. I made a move method for this purpose and it worked fine, but the belt should move as well, and I did that by updating the line dash offset property. Now the bag is already on screen, so I set the X value to a negative and moved to generate bags automatically from time to time. I made a function that tries to add a bag on each frame, but it only does if the new bag is far enough from the previous one. And I had some bug. Wasn't easy to figure out. The speed appeared to increase like crazy and new bags were not showing. The reason was the start position being passed as a reference to every bag. So I fixed it by creating a new object like so, and everything worked as expected. But I wanted the bags to look different, so I set some parameters up here and used them to generate random bags. They were appearing too close to each other. I played with properties a bit until I got what I wanted. They were not evenly spaced like I was thinking, but I decided to keep it like this to have some surprise element, and moved on to making the scanner. Thought quite long about where to put it exactly, and it didn't look good to me until I decided to make it large enough to cover the entire bags. Then I worked on the styles a bit, gave it rounded corners as well and a blue border to stand out. In hindsight, it could have been just black. This blue is a bit too much and it would have made some of the code simpler as well. Now, for the things inside the bag, I wasn't gonna draw all of them myself. I thought I'd use emojis, and I looked for some bad ones and good ones online and added them inside arrays like so. They weren't showing right until I added UTF support to the page. Then I just had to make them larger, like so. And now they appear on top of everything, but what I really wanted to do is have them only show inside the scanner region. So I used clip, and it was okay, but I wanted to play with the styles more to get an X-ray effect. I tried inverting the colors, forgot how to do it, checked the documentation and realized I should use a filter. It looked nice, but not exactly what I was looking for. I played with filters more. I also didn't like that the items were sometimes larger than the bag, so I fixed that as well. And I played with filters even more, until I got to something I really liked. Then moved on to the game mechanics. I decided the player should press space to throw away the bag that is being scanned. I wrote instructions on the screen and implemented the event listener. Now, after figuring out some bugs, I got it to work. But there was a problem if two bags are in the scanner region at the same time. I didn't want to throw both of them, but how to choose? I tried sorting them so the closest to the scanner center is thrown away, but it doesn't feel right sometimes. Maybe should calculate the maximum overlap between the bag and the scanner. I felt like overthinking this is just not worth it, so I decided to spread the bags out more so it doesn't happen, and I was happy with it. I moved on to making the scoring system. Just increase when throwing away a bad item, and decrease when throwing away a good item. I added the speed increase every time a new bag is generated, and I realized I should also increase the score when a good bag is kept. So I made that as well, and I needed a game over too. For sure, if a dangerous bag passes the scanner, it's game over. So I stopped the belt and made it show fail on top of the bags like so. I realized there was a bug because bad bags that are thrown away shouldn't be processed anymore at this stage. So I fixed that too and decided to play the game once to see how far I can go. My father tried it too, by the way, using a phone. But there he couldn't press space, so I updated the version on my website to work by tapping as well. Ah, I failed. Maybe because this gun looks like a toy gun, really. Let me know if you get a better score. Take a screenshot and share it with me on Twitter, Discord, or something. Thanks for watching and see you guys.